So some things that changed once I began healing and I had the language that I now needed um, from the neurodivergent lens or label, I was able to reprogram my mind and regulate my nervous system and like it took time, because this is my new reality. I spent 40 plus years thinking something was wrong with me and that I needed to change, to now have the language and the tools and a plan that I needed, so that way I didn't have to change who I was. I just had to make adjustments and put boundaries in place, and so that way I can function and regulate the difference between me and everybody else. So that way, whenever I engage with people, it's easier and it doesn't disrupt me and dysregulate me as much as it did. So some things I did was, I packed squishies with me. I didn't care. The NeoDough ones, like the tiny ones. I'll have bracelets. Like I make sure I put like a lava bead in here that has a different texture on it, and I'll also put essential oils on a lava bead. I have my Valor that really, really calms me down, so I make sure I always have this with me. I stopped taking all my mental health medications, slowly slowly got off of everything. I was mindful of my breath. I was making sure I was always present in the moment. I made sure that if I had a busy schedule, I incorporated resting time and detoxing time, because after I'm around a lot of people, it really drains my body and it wears me out. So, and if I was feeling anxious or uncomfortable or getting nervous, I would either find a more comfortable location in whatever setting I was in, or I would remove myself and leave, and sometimes that means that I'll have to leave without saying goodbye, and people might think I'm rude, but it's what I have to do. Making sure that I kind of stayed away from sugary and processed things, caffeine, and and just being kind to myself and recognizing that I just have to find a system, and it's going to be trial and error, and it's not going to be overnight, but just making sure that I was kind to myself and didn't think that I was ridiculous or adolescent or immature because I needed these extra measures to make sure that I can regulate myself. Another thing that was important was understanding my attachment style, because it helped me understand the relationships, because if you don't know, neurodivergent people, like they have like relationships usually aren't easy for them. So that was another huge help.